Welcome everyone to the 2018 International Racquetball Federation World Championships. We are live from Costa Rica. We are at San Jose Indoor Club, and we will be live streaming the men's doubles. We have Team Colombia, consisting of Sebastian Franco and Mario Mercado, taking on Team USA, Rocky Carson and Sudzi Monchik. I'm joined by Dr. Timothy Baghurst, and we will be guiding you through this doubles quarterfinal.
Well, way to set us up, Laura. Well, you can see this is going to be a great match between some quality players. Of course, I don't think the American pair need any introduction. Sudzi Monchik, Rocky Carson. Carson, the 5-time defending singles champion, not playing singles here. He's playing doubles with Sudzi Monchik, coach, player, man of many talents, but their opponents, Mercado and Franco, have been playing together for several years now. Really a terrific partnership they've developed, and I think that will be the interesting thing. You've got the experience of the Americans against the Colombians, who have that kind of relationship of having it played together in many hostile environments and have that communication. We'll see. Monchik and Carson have only played together half a dozen times.
Yeah, I think they're still maybe feeling each other out as partners. That's what I'll be looking for in this match. Whereas you're right, Franco and Mercado have a little bit more experience playing together. Here we go. Franco starts off serving.
Skip ball from Monchik on the left side. Franco on the left for Colombia. He's going to be playing in a semifinal tomorrow in singles, winning 11-10 against De La Rosa from Mexico earlier today. Soft hands from Franco. He is, we should mention, a former world champion in doubles back in 2014.
That's right. Now, Sudzi was known back in the day for his backhand, right? Correct? So he is playing on that strong side right now. Saw that winner. He'll start off serving for USA.
Skip ball from the American. Carson starting out with a lob serve. Smart shot, Monchik on the left side.
First point for USA, 1 serving 2.
Great shot, Mercado. He knew Monchik was stuck in the back left. Forehand pinch winner. Appeal will be for an avoidable hinder. Oh, one agrees, one disagrees. We have 2 line judges. One from Costa Rica on the left, one from Mexico on the right. Morales, our head official, is also from Mexico. Second server, 2-1. Great around the wall Z shot from Mercado. Can be very useful just to get the ball into the back of the court. That time it just slid along the glass. A point for Colombia. We had a long match with Bolivia this morning. 3 serving 1. Great serve. Franco. Great get, Mercado. Wild action.
Ooh, tough rally.
And it's difficult sometimes playing doubles. You play one side so much that when you have to switch over and hit that other shot, it makes it difficult. Mercado having to hit that backhand instead of a forehand. Should be a replay. No, avoidable hinder given. No complaints from the Colombians.
That puts USA now at 2 serving 3. Monchik serving for USA. Like that was anticlimactic. I didn't hear a call. Okay. Point for USA.
I think it was a skip ball, and that's why the Colombians didn't really chase it. All tied. Interesting that both the Americans hitting lob serves to start this match. Beautiful from Franco, straight down the line. We'll try and update you with some scores. There's many matches going on right now. Our previous match was scheduled for earlier today. On this court was moved just because of how long the matches that we had on this stream took.
Yeah, we saw some super competitive matches all day today, starting with the women's quarterfinals all the way through to the men's. Some big tiebreaker between Rodrigo Montoya from Mexico and Conrado Moscoso from Bolivia. And I suspect that tomorrow's semifinals will be long and intense as well. We have another exciting day here at the World Championships.
Monchik calling a skip on himself. That's nice to see. It looked awkward in the back, and referee Morales didn't call it. Point for Colombia. Should mention as well, Mercado and Franco both playing singles. Both had long matches this morning. We saw Mercado playing David Bobby Horn in singles. Then they had a doubles match to qualify for this round. Fatigue could be a factor. Franco. Oh, wow, Carson. Mercado.
So
great get. And Monchik puts it down.
Rally, that was tough.
Terrific rally.
Yeah, and talking about some of the matches that they had, you're talking about Mercado's match, and Franco had a tough tiebreaker in his singles match against Daniel De La Rosa. He took out De La Rosa and will be playing in the semifinals tomorrow in the singles. But, you know, looking at them, they look like they've been able to replenish and save some energy, and they are still being very offensive here in this doubles match.
Well, and I say this very respectfully, but they are the younger pair as well. Monchik and Carson, very, very experienced, have been playing professionally for really 2 decades. And so they're going to bring that experience into this. Again, they are more rested, more prepared for this when you think of how much less time they've spent on the court compared to Colombia. Carson sprawling to the floor to try and get out of the way. Avoidable hinder given for serving 3.
Carson almost jumped into that one as opposed to away from it.
Olivia doubles, they played US.
Carson going to talk to our head referee, Alejandro Morales.
Well, Carson was asking, we're playing doubles, how much room do I have to give him? And our official Morales said, come on, let's play, just get in the court, let's go.
I think with all the experience we've established, he knows that rule pretty well, but he's trying to get a feel for it.
Yeah, he's very experienced.
Why though, right? I mean,
well, no, he's using this as his mini timeout
right.
and just trying to change the momentum.
Trying to say, what are you trying to do, too?
Very experienced. And I like that from Morales. Just let's get on with the match. Great hands, Franco. And again, these are great ceiling balls. Forcing Munchik to shoot it, but puts it in the floor. 6 serving 3. Screen serve, second serve. And you see Munchik, he's not happy with the call because, again, you shouldn't punish a receiver for a bad serve by the server. And I think that's what Munchik wanted was, you know what, I could take that as opposed to accepting the second serve.
Oh, good read from Munchik.
But great, smart shot from Mercado. Knew Munchik was stuck up in the front. Didn't lose his composure. Puts it down the left side. 7 serving 3. Men's doubles were close, says Munchik. Yes, but you could see that Franco, I mean, you don't want Franco to swing and go through and hit an opponent.
Right.
Franco, these players know each other well. A lot of respect.
Avoidable hinder called?
I don't know that I agree on that one. It might be worth an appeal. Mercado was really over on the right. You have to give cross court and down the line. You can make up your own minds on that one. No appeal from Colombia.
That's a skip from Franco, side out for USA.
Well, Guatemala are down to my right, smiling, so I suspect they overcame Argentina in women's doubles. They did win the first game, the last I checked.
Yeah, they won pretty handedly in game 1, 15-2. Last I was looking, it looked like it was a tighter game 2. We'll see if we can get a score update on that. There is a timeout down on the court. USA calling that timeout. We could see the USA coach, Dave Ellis, waving down Munchik and Carson, asking them to call that timeout.
I like the timeout. They're down 3-7. Doubles is a game of runs where you can just go on a long streak because you have both people serving. They are in the service box, first server. Let's just talk. We settle down. It's been 12 minutes into this match. Let's talk about what we've seen so far. Let's talk about some strategies or ways that we can gain an advantage and go in and try and reassert our control on this match.
Our streaming will pick up tomorrow again with the semifinals. For those of you watching, it'll start at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. We'll be posting that schedule on internationalracquetball.com as well as the IRF Facebook page.
It's been a full day here as we enjoyed the quarterfinals of singles and then the round of 16 and quarterfinals of doubles. You're watching a quarterfinal. This is a medal round, so it's really important for these countries. In many situations, these players may earn prize money or support from their governments for how well they do at these tournaments. So a lot on the line, not just pride in representing your country, but also tangible financial gain.
And we mentioned that Sebastian Franco is a world doubles champion with his partner Alejandro Herrera. That was in 2014, so he's looking to take another title.
Sudzi Munchik just missed it, screened by Carson, who let it go. Second server, not what they wanted from that timeout, but you see Carson's changing his serve. Looks like a drive serve coming up of some kind. Replay, you can see Franco went to the ceiling. Beautiful from Munchik. Crushes that on the backhand side.
Yeah, he had a nice setup too. He had time to get his positioning. 4-7. Carson serving for USA.
Look at the position of Franco on the left. Almost sideways.
Oh, and a skip from Franco. Yeah, I think Franco's really anticipating that Carson's trying to hit that back corner like he did on his first drive serve. Doesn't want to be caught off guard. Those serves come at you fast.
They really do, and this position, the way these Colombians are standing is to protect the middle from a jam serve. But another skip from Franco. That's 2 in a row.
Brings us to 6-7 in game 1.
Beautiful from Rocky Carson on the left side this time with his backhand.
Yeah,
took it very coverage.
Well. Carson covering that left side for Munchik. Good communication. Ties it up 7-7.
Thank you, says Carson. Franco held up. We're at 7-7.
Gonna replay.
I have a feeling this is going to be a very close match, back and forth. Great hands from Munchik. Skip from Mercado.
Yeah, the tides have changed a little bit now. The Colombians making some errors, right? We've seen more skips from both players. They're going to take a timeout, which I think is well-deserved right now. They need to kind of refocus. We can see them off to the side there talking to their coach, drinking some Powerade, trying to stay powered up here.
Well, it's a good timeout. Remember, it was 7-3 in favor of Colombia when the U.S. took their timeout, and shows the value of the timeout. They've won 5 points in a row. And so Colombia is saying, you know what, we need to regroup ourselves. Let's talk about how we return this serve, because that seems to be what's made the difference or created those rallies, giving U.S. the opportunity to really attack. Of course, on the screen, you can see Alvaro Beltran. He's looking to defend his title from 2 years ago.
That's right.
He was with Javier Moreno, And this year, he's playing with Daniel De La Rosa. So maybe a little scouting. He knows these players very well, of course.
Right.
You can catch all of those matches from previous years on our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and look for International Racquetball Federation.
8 serving 7 in game 1. I think part of the difference, too, that we've seen in USA racking up some points here is the changeup of serve. Both Carson and Monchik were doing high lobs. Now we see Carson has switched to drive serving, and right now we're at 8-7.
Replay called. This will be an appeal for Franco. Monchik made no effort to get out of the way of that basically screen as it came off the back wall. One disagrees, one agrees. Call stands. Carson just not quite sure what was appealed. Was just checking with Franco. Oh, okay, so you thought it, okay, we're good to go. Well, you can hear Carson. Looks like we're going to have an appeal. Wow, Carson very wound up.
Yeah, I mean, I think I expected him to be, you know, talking a lot, right? And talking to the referee, talking to other players. He's upset about that. He says it skipped from Colombia.
Yeah, I think it did actually skip, but let's see what our line judges come up with.
Good appeal.
There is some confusion.
So Monchik is saying that Mercado skipped the ball.
And after all that, for the first time on our stream today, we have an overturned call. Point for the USA, 9 serving 7.
Well, it does show the value of an appeal and also the value of speaking up and making sure that you're clearly heard.
Well, also the value of line judges, right?
Right, because you can get that turnover, call overturned.
My goodness, that was close to Monchik.
Yeah, I thought it. 10-7. Now Mario Mercado from Colombia is appealing.
Yeah, that was a really close one, too. Both line judges agree with our head official this time, so a loss of appeal. Each team gets 3 lost appeals, i.e. they don't win the appeal. If they win an appeal, they get to keep the ones they have. So Colombia, it's 10 serving 7, have already run out of appeals in this first game.
Second serve for USA.
I'd like to see the Colombians be a little bit more aggressive, which they were in the first few minutes of this match. There's a great example, really attacking the ball rather than going to the ceiling and then trying to play defense.
I think it's going to be essential for Colombia to kind of filter out the chatter that might come from USA. Oh. Half out, Mario Mercado will serve.
Excellent serve.
Yep, that ball is short, hitting that front wall by Carson. Point for Colombia. 8-10.
Franco calls off his partner. Wow, what a shot, Munchik, backhand pinch rollout.
Yeah, I thought Franco did a good job of communicating with his partner and calling him off. We can take a look at the replay here on the screen. He did a good job of covering left to right. Munchik with serves.
So now they're drive serving. USA, maybe surprisingly, tiebreaker win earlier today against Japan. Korea. Excuse me, Korea. Japan defeated Costa Rica 11-9 earlier today.
We'll see Japan in the quarterfinals.
They'll take on Bolivia later this evening.
You'll see them on the draw, not on the broadcast.
There's a snap of the wrist from Franco.
And just like you said, Tim, Colombia really needs to turn it up, like show that kind of aggression and offensiveness that they had in the beginning of game one.
Right. I think if they allow the Americans time to really attack the ball, they're going to get punished by it. The Americans are so experienced, have such pedigree, I think is the right word, given the number of titles that they've won combined over many years, that they're just too good. They're mentally tough. They hit great shots. They're very competitive. But they need to be pushed rather than we're just going to play defense and hope you make a mistake. I don't think that's going to work for them. Great example. Franco goes to the ceiling. It's a little short. Carson just punishes it.
Serve, return, kill for Carson. You see Sebastian Franco really hitting that ball right back there at Munchik from USA. That ball is coming so far into the corner and he's hitting it kind of straight back out, forcing and jamming up Munchik. They get a side out.
Point given.
9 serves, 11 in game one.
Another skip for Munchik. I don't know what he's looking at, but it's a point for Colombia. 10-11. Really close first game.
Wow. Keeps that alive.
Avoidable hinder has to be called. Carson flexes his muscles, but he's not going to appeal it.
Yeah, he's not happy about that. It looks like Munchik will appeal it, though.
Well, he can. I think USA got a warning just for that behavior.
Yeah.
Probably a good thing, Morales. Look, calm down, guys. Let's not get out of control.
I mean, they've already had some discussions about these avoidable hinders, about how much room they could have.
And both line judges agree with our official, and I think I have to too. I think Franco didn't have down the line with Munchik right there.
11-11, tied up.
Well, at least he's consistent, right? Good job, Morales. He called it on the left. He called it on the right. What do you make of this? Mercado switching sides. Wow.
Oh, he gets it.
Stays in the rally, Colombia. Franco. Great defense. Oh my
Another
goodness.
great get.
Munchik with his forehand. Oh, not that time. What a great rally from both teams.
And it felt like that setup, Munchik had all the time in the world to get ready for that, given how fast the other defensive plays were.
Wow, full of drama, that rally. Hope you appreciate it wherever you're watching. This is the best of international racquetball. You're watching men's quarterfinals. Reminder, we have semifinals tomorrow across singles and doubles. Should be a terrific day of action.
Yeah, the second part of that point in a replay, taking a look back, some great diving efforts.
And also just quick hands from these athletes. The ball's coming at them so quickly. Just to react to the way they do.
And it's tied up 11-11 in game one.
Franco dives to the front, not able to get there. Soft hands from Carson. Point given.
It's 12-11 in game one. You're watching Team USA and Team Colombia. Colombia in the back of the court in yellow and USA in the red. This is the last match that we will be streaming today. Tomorrow starts the semifinals. We'll be starting at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, so make sure you tune back in for that. We'll have women's singles first and then men's singles second. Then we'll be going into the doubles in the afternoon. You can get that full schedule at internationalracquetball.com. And on Saturday, we'll be live streaming the finals. Another point for USA, 13-11.
Okay, timeout taken by Colombia. They were trying to appeal that. They didn't have an appeal available. Actually, I believe the results state, or the rules state, that should be a technical -1 because of delay of game. You're trying to appeal something that you don't have an appeal available for. You're wasting time. Therefore, it should be a technical -1 because our scoreboard says no appeals remaining. Now, they can say, do I have any appeals remaining? Same with timeouts, by the way, trying to take a timeout when you don't have any available. Do I have any timeouts available? Do I have any appeals available? They can look up at the tablet to their left and actually see. So I think that was one that was just missed by our official Morales. But we continue. 2 points away are the U.S. from claiming this first game.
We'd also like to thank San Jose Indoor Club for hosting this event, and also Francesco, who you see out there cleaning the courts. He's been doing a fantastic job staying on top of every single wet spot in every match that we've had today. We'd like to thank the Costa Rican Racquetball Association as well for putting together this event and bringing the 19th World Championships to Costa Rica.
Well, the winner of this match will be taking on Canada, who won against Argentina. Can inform you of that result. And also in the top half of the draw, the number 1 seeds, De La Rosa and Beltran, won 15-11, 15-11 against the Dominicans, De Leon and Perez. Terrific defense, Mercado. Munchik just skipped it. You wonder if that great retrieval from Mercado just put him off slightly. Second server, 13-11.
Oh, it's going to be a court hinder that's hitting that front.
A broken ball.
Oh, I thought it hit that front camera. You can see that it split from the way that it bounced off.
Let's see if we can get a replay of that.
It looked like it came pretty close to hitting the camera. Maybe it
we're
was
both right.
A duel.
How about that?
All right, we'll settle for that. So they will replay either way. 13-11, USA leading.
Quick update on some women's doubles. Number 1 seeds Mexico defeated Ecuador 15-12, 15-10 to advance to the semifinals. And the 4 seeds Amaya and Riveros from Colombia defeated the Koreans to advance 15-10, 15-9. They'll play each other tomorrow, scheduled for 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Also scheduled Guatemala defeating Argentina 15-6, 15-6, 15-2, 15-8 to advance to the semifinal. They'll play Bolivia, who defeated the USA 15-12, 15-10.
And a skip from USA. Sebastian Franco will serve first then for Colombia. They're looking to earn a couple points and keep this pressure on USA.
It's a game of runs, right?
Yep.
They took the timeout. They staved off 2 serves. Now they have an opportunity 4 points away from this game. Great shot, Munchik, forehand winner. Mercado. Mercado goes for the Z. A little too long. Second serve coming up. Everybody around us enjoying this match. Very warm and humid here in the indoor club in San Jose, Costa Rica. Splat winner Munchik, side out.
Yeah, Colombia on the defensive there after that serve. I like to see them use a bit of a more aggressive serve. I know Mario Mercado went for that Z serve. That's what they need to do.
Well, Munchik slips on the drive serve. Quite dramatically asks for the towel. I just mentioned the humidity. It's very warm in here. Playing on that court, I've done so, before the matches begin in the mornings, and it's so hot here, and it just gets hotter throughout the day, more humid, and it's very draining for these athletes, especially when they're out there for a long period of time. So important that they maintain that hydration, stay focused. Great pickup, Carson. Another point for America, game point number 1.
A little bit of flexing from Rocky Carson. Game point numero 1 for USA.
Smart shot from Carson, straight down the line. USA win the first 15-11.
Yeah, Carson keeping that ball really low. There's no way to return that. Game 1 goes to USA. We'll be back in a few moments with more of our men's doubles quarterfinals to see what Colombia has to answer back with in Game 2. We'll be back in just a few moments.
The gearbox leather sticks to my hand like it is my skin.
The best feeling in the world. You pull that thing out of the package and you can kind of just feel it still molded into the way they packaged it.
It's honestly one of the best feelings ever. You put the new glove and you're like, I got this. It's so light and so comfortable that I feel like I'm playing with my bare hand.
The grip is a lot better, so I love having new gloves.
Ready for Game 2 of the men's doubles quarterfinals. Team USA winning Game 1 15-11 over Team Colombia. Team Colombia consisting of Sebastian Franco on the left side, Mario Mercado on the right side. Team USA has Sudzi Monchik serving first on the left side. Rocky Carson playing on the right side.
Play again. Is that open?
0-0, Colombia serving. Nice shot from Carson for the side out. He's got such a strong game up there in the front of the court. We saw that's how he won game point in Game 1. Now we saw in the middle of Game 1, Mercado and Franco switch sides. Looks like they've switched back again. Franco on the left and Mercado on the right. First point for USA. Safety hinder called, so they will replay. You can hear a lot of communication between Team USA. Carson doing a lot of talking over who should be hitting which ball, kind of taking the lead for Team USA. We're going to get that floor dried off. Now tomorrow we will be streaming the semifinals, starting off with the women's singles, men's singles, and then we'll end the day with some doubles matches. So make sure you check internationalracquetball.com for that schedule. And make sure you're following the IRF on Facebook. And you can keep up with all the live updates and the live streaming.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll put these matches on there after this tournament.
First point for Colombia. Brings us to 1-1 early in game 2.
Great defense, Franco. Too good from Munchik. Hitting it with his forehand. What a shot. Second serve. So in IRF rules, the serve commences with the drop of the ball. So Franco had moved out of that box and that ball had hit him. It would have been an automatic side out. Because he stayed in that box with his back to the wall, I should add. You can't face the front. It's a second serve. Another skip, Mercado, right side.
One.
There's a soft touch from the Colombian. Half out. Well, we've had a long day of matches. The first 3 matches we streamed lasted a total of 6 hours, if you can believe it, full of drama. Probably the pick of those 3 was Moscoso from Bolivia against Montoya of Mexico. An amazing match. Back and forth it went. In the end, Montoya advances to the semifinal.
Yeah, he'll play Horn in the semifinals tomorrow. We saw some great quarterfinal matchups all day today. Can't wait to see what's in store for us tomorrow with the semifinals. I know on the women's side, we have 2 Argentinians in the semifinal, excuse me. Paola Longoria will take on Maria Jose Vargas, and Natalia Mendez will be playing against Gabriela Martinez from Guatemala.
Yes, we have all 4 singles matches scheduled for tomorrow. Look at this, a little change. Franco going to the right side. Longoria will take on Vargas first.
Oh, the ball's out.
Loss of rally if it goes straight out above that 12-foot line. Easy to determine for the officials in this court because it goes straight out of the court. Mercado struggling with that Z serve in this match so far. Self-called by Carson, that's nice to see. Yeah, we start at 10 a.m. Mountain Central Time. Mexico, Argentina, Longoria, Vargas. 11 a.m. scheduled, Martinez, Guatemala against Mendez, Argentina.
Those are the women's matches.
Franco skips the ball in, side out, 1 serving 2.
What do we have in store on the men's side, Tim?
At 12 p.m., Horn versus Montoya. We already talked about that. Horn defeated Mercado in 2 straight. They'll play each other tomorrow. Beautiful shot, Munchak.
And Sebastian Franco should be in the semifinals tomorrow as well, taking on Charlie Pratt.
Also from the U.S. Very, very dramatic win today, Franco. 11-10 in the tiebreaker over De La Rosa.
From Mexico. Yeah, quite a win for Sebastian Franco. Sounded like a skip. Point for USA. 3-2. Now, USA won game 1 15-11. It was a tough game 1. And they're leading right now. 3-2.
Carson will want that one back. Puts it in the floor. Second server.
Now things changed in game 1 when Carson started drive serving. Looks like they're going to stick with that game plan so far for game 2.
Munchak plunging forward, trying to keep that alive. Not able to get there. Side out. 2 serving 3. Back and forth we go. Cagey match so far. We've seen a lot of runs. Few points here. Comes back with a few points the other way. This could be a long, entertaining match. 51 minutes in, and Moroni at the beginning of game 2. Should also mention we have doubles tomorrow as well. Just because of the number of matches we have, we can't stream all of them, unfortunately, on court number 1. But Guatemala-Bolivia in doubles, women's doubles, will be on show. That's scheduled for 3 p.m. Franco can't do it any better than that. Beautiful hands. Serving 3. Mercado. High lob to the right side. Carson consistently hitting across to the left. Great pickup, Mercado. Oh, that's terrific from Carson. Reverse pinch winner. Men's doubles, we don't know who will be on this court for our stream. Of course, there's still matches going on. Bolivia must face Costa Rica after this. They'll be on the show court, courtesy of the number of fans here who are watching their home country compete. It's been great having so many people come out for these matches. It's been an electric environment. None better last night than Acuna taking on De La Rosa. Acuna fought extremely well. we are not at tomorrow. We're still here, 3 serving 3. We might see an appeal. Munchik will appeal. This will be a close call. Skip was called. Excuse me, the line judges overturned the official who said good shot for serving 3. Crushing serve, 6 serving 3 all of a sudden. Snap of the wrist. Timeout, Colombia, a good timeout. They're trailing 7-3 right now, winning points on Munchik's serve.
We'll go ahead and take a look at this semifinal schedule. We have everything worked out here on the streaming side. So starting at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, we will have Longoria versus Vargas. That's Mexico versus Argentina for women's singles. Followed by Gabriela Martinez from Guatemala versus Natalia Mendez from Argentina. At 12 p.m. Mountain Time, we'll start with the men's singles matches. David Horn from USA versus Rodrigo Montoya from Mexico. And at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, Charlie Pratt from USA will take on Sebastian Franco from Colombia. And then in the afternoon, we'll get into the doubles as discussed. So make sure you guys are checking at internationalracquetball.com and the IRF Facebook page.
Incredible action all week. So many great matches across these 6 courts at the indoor club. Interesting, courts 5 and 6, some of them have experienced this because there's white floors. The floors are actually painted white, and it creates an interesting court. I've never been on anything like it. Very hard to see that floor versus front wall as it's all white. But it's been a terrific event, very hot and humid in here. Cement walls means the ball travels very quickly.
USA switching into blue shirts when we come back from this timeout. We have Colombia in the yellow.
I think that was a request of the official, allowed to do that at any point.
(7-3) in game 2. Remember, USA won game 1 15-11. They're looking to close this out into Colombia, looking to chip away and make a bit of a comeback here. Sudzi Monchik serving for USA.
This is what the U.S. wanted in game 2. They took game 1 15-11, pulling away in this second game, and it puts pressure on the Colombians to maybe try to do something a little special. Colombians need to focus. They took their time out. They're very experienced. They just need a side out here. It is second server. Suddenly it's very quiet in this crowd. Through the legs, Munchik. Mercado. Great hands from Franco. Well, the Colombians don't like it. The crowd doesn't like it.
They're going to appeal. No, not appealing. It looked like the way he was turning around, he was throwing his hand up. I think his teammate called him off.
Okay, it was second server on our scoreboard, but it now is second server. Great to see the Americans confessing to the skip. Tremendous fair play. Wow, what a shot, Munchik. Wide angle, hits the sidewall and just rolls. Another point for USA. Franco over on the right side. Mercado switches to the left. Oh, he got there. Wow. Mercado punches the ball in frustration. U.S. continue their climb towards game number 2 and a place in the semifinals.
Let's take a look back at that diving kill from Sudzi Manchuk, USA. 9-3.
It's hard to describe how quick these players have to be to respond to the power each is putting against the other as they hit this ball. Side out called. I think Sudzi Munchik thought he got it. 3-9. Colombia need points here. Let's see what they come up with on a serve. Franco staying on the right. And they get one.
4-9.
Great serve. That's a great shot from Mercado. He is very comfortable with the pinch. Another point. Interesting. Carson allowing Munchik to run around and hit that on his forehand. Munchik seems to be the one taking the majority of the shots in this match. Great defense. A better shot, Munchik. Forehand winner. Half out.
Yeah, there's a lot of good communication on Team USA. You can audibly hear Carson and Munchik talking to each other, calling each other off.
I find it interesting that when Mercado serves, he switches over to the right side. We'll see if he continues to double serve Rocky Carson over on the right. Interesting strategy. Carson, the 5-time singles champion here at the IRF World Championships. Franco. Franco skipped it up at the front. He ran forward to take it. I like the idea because he was trying to end the point immediately, but he put it in the floor. Side out, 9-5.
Yeah, and we've seen some switching around on the court too in that last rally. Carson was on the left and Munchik on the right. But some good communication between Team USA. That is one thing that they are doing very well right now. 9-5 in game 2.
Broken ball. Souvenir for one of the fans watching on. Six p.m. here in San Jose, Costa Rica, as we clear the 1 hour mark of this match. The U.S. 6 points away from a berth in the semifinals. Replay the call. Safety hold up from Franco. Winner of this will take on Canada tomorrow. They won against Argentina earlier this afternoon. Samuel Murray and Tim Landeryu.
Should be a good matchup.
When you reach the quarterfinal stages in particular, it's just so tight. There are very few easy matches, and you can see that here. Even though USA are leading, looks like they're closing in on this win. Have to say, Colombia are giving them a fight. Great pickup from Carson. Oh, that's beautiful from Mercado. Not sure what Munchik wants.
Saying he stopped his swing.
So it looks like he's appealing, but I'm not sure. He didn't specify what he's appealing for. So one agrees, one disagrees. Call stands. It's always difficult in a match when you have a lot of rallies, a lot of shots, and then a player says, I appeal. I appealed that shot that I made.
Right.
Or that I was taking. And well, okay, we just had 30 shots. It's difficult to identify which shot they sometimes specify. In this one, it did look like Munchik held up a little bit, but they kept playing. Oh, what a get, Franco. Terrific defense. Mercado. Too good.
Take a look back at that last rally here in a replay.
Little conversation going on. Carson asking to leave the court. That's the right way to do it. Can't just walk off the court. If you do, that's an automatic technical.
I think he's attempting to dry off his knee pads, it seems like.
So we're in 5-9. Love watching Carson play. He's very emotional. Keeps it generally under control, but does get a little wound up sometimes, and you'll see him doing his little flex. He's done that for many years at IRF tournaments.
I've seen a couple of those this match.
Smart shot from Franco, straight down the line. I love watching Franco and Mercado. They don't get too upset. They don't get too animated. They just focus on what they're doing. 1 point at a time, they're coming back, 7-9.
Yeah, they have a good rapport as teammates. They've been playing together now for at least 1 or 2 years, I would say. And they just earned 2 quick points, brought us to 7-9 in game 2. Franco serving for Colombia.
Just a reminder, Bolivia, Costa Rica is coming up after this on court number 1. Beautiful, Franco. I have to apologize, correction, not Bolivia, Costa Rica, Bolivia, Japan. It was Japan who won that in a tiebreaker at 11-9. My apologies.
That's right. Nice soft touch there from Sebastian Franco for a point, as Colombia working to close the gap in game 2. 8 serving 9.
Right, they were down big. I think it was 9-3, 5 points in a row. U.S. had opportunities in the service box. Colombia held them. Again, we talked about the timeouts. Colombia took theirs, and it seems to have helped. Sticking to serving to the right side. Oh no, Franco. You almost wonder whether he just got put off by Munchik slipping.
Yeah, because Franco hit that one fast, but too far into the ground. This will be side out then for USA.
Well, thank you to all of you who shared our feed, tagged your friends, as we try and share racquetball around the world. It's been exciting to see so many different countries here, and we had our World Congress earlier this week to learn of some of the developments in other countries, junior programs in Argentina. Courts almost finished in Guatemala. Korea talked about building courts where we held the World Championships in 2010. So great to see efforts being made around the world to continue growing racquetball.
Yeah, that is something that we definitely like to promote. I think that's the future of racquetball coming up for these juniors. Gives us a moment to talk about an upcoming event that's happening October 25th to the 28th in El Paso, Texas, which is a great area for racquetball. You get players from Albuquerque, from Juarez, Mexico, from Chihuahua, Mexico, hosted by E-Racket, which also has a shop in El Paso, Texas. And you can check that out by calling the number there on the flyer to register for the event, but there'll be some big names there. They're expecting over 100 participants. Alex Landa won the event last year. They're expecting Rodrigo Montoya to come out, Polo Gutierrez, Alex Landa.
Well, let's not forget, it's also run by two of ours, Gustavo Farrell and Gary Mazeroff. They put on a great show as always. Here we go, 9 serving 8.
Yeah, if we're talking about legends in racquetball, that would be a great event to check out in El Paso, Texas.
Mazeroff, a Hall of Famer with the IRF. Farrell is the director of officials here this week. Great timeout, USA. The error from Colombia, 5 points away from this match.
Oh, maybe a miscommunication from Colombia.
I think Franco just missed it. I don't think he was deliberately leaving that. Again, the ball's just pinging around this court. They hit it so hard, so quickly.
11-8, USA leads in game 2. Remember, USA won game 1, 15-11. The winner of this match will face Team Canada tomorrow in the men's semifinals of doubles. Oh, what a get from Monchik.
Well, Carson does a backward somersault. I hope he's okay. What a flying retrieval from Monchik. That was amazing. We're glad to see Carson up on his feet. I think he was...
We caught the end of that,
yeah,
that roll.
But it's great. These guys are committing their bodies to this. A place in the semifinal, a medal of some color.
Yeah, I mean, this is the World Championships of Racquetball. Only occurs every 2 years. These guys are fighting for the title of World Champion, fighting for the rights here in racquetball. Carson has established himself as a longtime singles champion. He won 5 times since 2008, if I'm correct.
You are indeed. It's hard to imagine that. It's hard to imagine that Carson has won the singles 2008, 2010, 2012, 2014, 2016. It's amazing over the course of that period for one person to win the title every time. Incredible. 2 bounces, Mercado.
Well, and I think what's great too about Carson only playing doubles this time around is it does open it up for a new world champion, which I'm sure is very exciting for all of the men playing in the singles division. We will be getting closer to that goal tomorrow after the semifinals.
Fist pump from Monchik. Second server, 8-11. Sticking to serving to the right side. Just a little miscommunication. Shrug of the shoulders from Monchik. Point for Colombia. 9-11. 9-11.
Monchik slowing things down. He has his racket up. Turns around.
Should be a replay. Thanks to all of you who've joined us from around the world. It's been great to see your comments of where you're watching and so many countries. We appreciate your support. 9-11.
Oh.
Should be a replay. Monchik won't like this.
No.
Let me okay, I'll try and explain this. It was straight down the line. Franco was there, but the rule states it's got to be a straight shot. And you could see the angle that Monchik was hitting. He was going up. That's why. So Monchik was saying, if I hit it harder and lower, is it unavoidable? Yeah, actually it is. But he was going up, and that's why it's a replay. They didn't appeal. They could have. Oh, Mercado. 2 mistakes. He had the first. Had the opportunity to put the ball down, didn't do it, and then got jammed up. 11-9.
Wow, that wicked backhand again from Monchik. Keeps it so low from so deep in the court.
3 points away. Might see Colombia take a timeout in the next if they lose the next point. 12-9. Replay called. Probably a good decision by our official Morales. No arguments from Colombia.
And Tim, who were the world champions from doubles last year in 2016 on the men's side?
Mexico.
Mexico?
Beltran Moreno.
That's right.
Over USA. If memory serves me correctly, it was Bredenbeck and Diaz for the USA.
I think so.
Skip ball, Munchik.
12-9, second server now for USA, Rocky Carson.
This is big for Colombia. They need a side out right here. Good shot that time, Mercado on his forehand. Going down the left side. I said they needed a side out. They got it. Let's see if they can go on a run.
Little strategizing from the Colombians. Sebastian Franco will serve. Nine serving 12 in game 2.
Great match to finish the day. 9 serving 12. Skip ball.
It looked like Monchik was going for that lower harder that we saw in the last round of Colombia serving when he hit Franco.
Well, I think Munchik was asking if he hit Mario, and Mario said no, it didn't.
Just a standard skip.
Oh my word, what a shot. There's Sebastian Franco. Haven't seen it this whole match. Now he's a little bit animated. I'm not sure what Carson is.
They're asking if the wiring is a hinder. So the wire is a court hinder if it's on the wall.
Well, so one line judge agreed with our official, and the other one used a flat hand, which says I didn't see it. That's basically a no call. I don't have an opinion to give, so the call stands. The only time the call can be reversed is if both officials, surely that's an avoidable hinder. I mean, you saw Franco, he couldn't swing because Carson was right there. Suddenly it's getting dramatic. The crowd are into it. They all have an opinion. It really did look like both line judges disagree with our official Morales. So the call is reversed.
Wow.
It really did look like Franco was trying to swing there and couldn't, and so just had to touch the ball and was waiting for the call that never came. Drama. We love it.
We do. 11-12 in game 2.
That should be a replay.
Point for Colombia. USA not happy about that.
Well, we mentioned drama, and we're seeing it on the court.
USA
Setsi
asking
Munchik
if they
in the
have an
prayer
appeal.
position.
Yeah, he's asking if they have an appeal. They do not.
They do not. That's big. So, in other words, they are allowed 3 appeals, right? 3 failed appeals. They didn't have any available, so they're not allowed to appeal anymore. So the call stands. They cannot appeal to the line judges anymore in this second game.
It's all tied up now, 12-12. This will be a second serve for Sebastian Franco from Colombia.
Oh, what a good punch
wow.
Mercado. Carson,
Oh.
not quite.
Goes for it. That puts Colombia up now 13-12. Let's take a look back at the replay.
What a get from Munchik.
Wow. Like you said, Tim, these guys are sacrificing everything, including their bodies, for a chance to go to the semifinals tomorrow.
Well, Carson was there. He just didn't execute. He went down. He was trying to guide it into the right corner, just a little short.
(13-12). Colombia leads now. Remember, USA won game 1 15-11.
Half out. 2 points away, Colombia. Mercado switches to the right side again. Skip ball, Mercado. So let's see if USA can close it out.
Yeah, let's see if this experience can carry through for Monchik and Carson. They're going to need a lot of patience and a lot of focus right here. Looks like Monchik lining up for a drive serve. Ooh.
Great cover, Franco.
Oh my goodness!
Wow. Hold on. I'm not sure what the call was. Skip. Well, you can see the Americans looking at the crowd, and I think we couldn't see it from up here, but it was right in front of our official. Of course, guess what? The U.S. team don't have any appeals remaining. Very hard to see from our position. You can make up your own minds wherever you're watching. Oh, what a get, Franco. Mercado. Smooth from Munchik. Took some pace off it that time. Front wall, side wall. 13, serving 13. This is so close.
Intense.
It's second server. Colombia just need a side out.
Another fun quarterfinal that we've had the pleasure of viewing today in a day of tough quarterfinals from the women's singles all the way through here to the men's doubles. Hope you join us again tomorrow. We'll be starting at 10 a.m. with the women's singles. 2 women's singles, then 2 men's singles.
Well, just a reminder, if you haven't liked our Facebook page yet, please do. We've had a lot of new followers this week as we spread racquetball around the world. Also, our YouTube channel. Look for International Racquetball Federation and be sure to subscribe to that because we put these matches up after the tournament for you to enjoy. We hope you appreciate all the staff here at the Indoor Club in San Jose, Costa Rica, along with all the staff who come here to help make this a great event. Particularly want to thank those who run the draws, make sure everybody's at the right courts, all the officials who come and give their time and effort to keep these matches on schedule and fair. It's really been great to see the IRF grow over the last 4 or 5 years and really become more and more professional at each event.
Here we go, 13-13, game 2. Carson serving for USA.
Oh my goodness. That's a special shot, Carson, for match point number 1.
Wow, tensions are high in here. I feel like during the rally you can hear a pin drop.
Match point, Carson hits his Z-serve from this location. What a serve. Mercado. He got it. Munchik. Carson. Munchik. Oh my goodness, nobody wants to lose this. It's all US. Great defense from Colombia. Oh, there it is. Colombia will appeal. It's not over until the appeal. Franco said he was screened. It did look like he couldn't see it. Well, both line judges agree with the official. Laura, what a match to end this day. USA defeat Colombia 15-11, 15-13.